Hello everyone, this is Kat and I just got off of work. I'm going to show you my newest or my second glaze unloading of my kiln. This time, well, I'll show you what happened last time. Last time I overfired and it went to about, according to my friend Al, about a cone 8. I had put a cone 6 in the in the sitter, and so the first time, so it went up to cone 8. So this time I thought, well, according to what others suggested, I would put a cone 5 in and it would probably get to 6 or 7. I have a cone 6 clay, cone 6 glazes. Yeah, anyway, so this is what happened this time. Well, sorry about that. Get this. I have, oh, the lighting's terrible. I'll get some better pictures, but can I touch it? Yeah. Yep, that's what I got this time. A very soft cone 5. I'm gonna have to do some tests on my different bowls, my cups and everything like that. So that's just one of the first things that went wrong. I'm going to move this over here. Remember that knot fondly. And here's the bowl that I just thought when I peeked was just gorgeous, but it has crazing in it. It was so beautiful. This side worked good, but my Seltzer Temuco, however it's pronounced. Can I see this? I can't see. But anyway, gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I was so happy. All the crazing in that one glaze. And, look at that. Nothing. Somehow I managed to not get any glaze on that spot right there. Or there. So, terrible bowl. I may have to see when I refire. I may have to refire it. But it was beautiful until that. Don't know what happened. This has pinholing. This is the most terrible lighting ever. I'm just going to have to take more videos, but apparently I think the inside looks like it didn't melt all the way. I don't know. What do y'all think? Does it look like it? It doesn't look like it melted all the way to me. And it did all terrible things outside here. Not sure what that was about. Anyway. Just terrible. It's the first time I used dipping. The other time I'd used the same glazes, but I had, anyway, I'd brushed them on. This, just a little trinket dish. It actually turned out okay. Yeah. It ran just a little bit right there, and I'm not touching it. Not touching it. I don't want to cut myself like I did last time. But at least that one turned out okay. This, I looked at it, realized I put it in. Yep, forgot to glaze it. Got it mixed in with the glaze stuff, and it was dark when I did it. Let's see what's going on with this one. Well, actually that one's kind of pretty. Let's see. I'll take these inside whenever I get done so I can show better. That's really cool, but crazing. The Seltzer Temuco from John Britt's book is crazing on my bowls. Luckily that was just on the edge and on the outside. But looks like maybe some of the rest of it crazed on the outside too. Inside looks okay. Nope, maybe not. These bowls may be a total wash. Okay, so I'm going to pause for a second and lift up the lid, or lift up the next one. Okay, so here's the next shelf. And I've got some terrible stuff happening here. You can see the cone in the kiln sitter. And let's see what happened to this bowl. Yep, it ran pretty badly. And once again, the Seltzer Temuco has crazed. That would have been pretty. I don't know what's going on with this. It looks all bubbly and gnarly and nasty. And then just rough on the inside. It's just rough on the inside. It's probably a good thing that the base on this bowl was like 50 pounds. So I might be able to save something out of it. Maybe just for decorative. And then this was my masterpiece. As you can see, more stuff's on the, has a little, I missed out on here. It wasn't pretty like it was supposed to be. I'll just pretend like it was supposed to look like that. I don't know how much you're getting to see because of the sunlight and everything. I can't see much. Anyway, man, maybe I should have waited till later to open it up, but so I could see it. I have this next bowl. Hey, it kept its bottom. Yay. This one actually turned out okay. It looks really cool. So I guess if I can get one bowl out of this, like I knew, all of this stuff is just tests. It's pretty cool looking. I think this was made with chun. Chun out of Amazing Glaze. Chun Celadon, yeah. And then I put some, I think some floating blue in there. It's kind of cool looking. Like I said, I guess it actually turned out okay. Hey, one usable bowl. Well, if I just test for vitrification anyway. Now here, this is kind of, well, I mean, the bottom held, nothing went, but I don't know if you can see this. I've got some crystal going on in the middle, in the bottom of this bowl. I don't know. I don't think we can see. Can we see? Yeah, crystals in the bottom of the bowl. I have never seen crystals in person before. The rest of it's not too great, but that's impressive. Note to self, never use anything with pink in it. Or the pink, because it just turns into that nasty brown green color. So I got one bowl that turned out good. I'll be happy with it. All this stuff is just tests anyway, so other ones that should have been. Now I'm kind of scared to see what's going to be under here, so I'm going to pause one more time and I'm going to lift up the next one. Okay, so it looks like I have some more mass destruction down here in my mugs. And then my friend, I have a friend that I was making something for, and so I'm scared to pick it up because I don't know if it turned out. It's going to be purely decorative, so I was going to be okay with that, but I'm going to try it and see. It worked. We have crazing, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, it's purely decorative. Colors didn't come out quite how I wanted, but, and we almost dripped, but this is okay. I use so many different colors, but like I said, this is all decorative, so crazing is, we'll just pretend like that was a decorative touch. She'll probably like it anyway. Okay, try to find a spot to put this. Okay, you little teacup. And all you did was drip. You're good. Oh, look at that. This is chun. Celadon with floating blue, and I think maybe some spearmint, but no, I think it was just the chun with the floating blue. So I got the little drippies and the pretty colors. So that one turned out okay. 2 out of 500. Not really, just kidding. Okay, so here's, oh, that turned out pretty. It's my little decorative. Oh, that is pretty. Kind of excited. I know you can't see, or I hope you can see, but I knew I put a lot on it, so I didn't cover up the whole base. Well, it was probably a good thing since everything else. So yay. A couple things survived my mass murder of pottery. And the Temuco seltzer on it didn't craze. That's weird, because I guess I just didn't have a lot on there. Oh, here's a little, oh, that turned out pretty. And that's strange. Okay, so I used the Chun Celadon with the seltzer Temuco, however you pronounce it, and there's no crazing on it. So I guess if I put the Chun on the bottom, so this is a learning experience. Put the Chun on the bottom with the seltzer Temuco on top, and I have a good response. So I need to remember that. Don't put it on the bottom. Okay, I'm scared. All these ran really bad. I'm gonna take this. Just a little mug or a little tumbler, whatever. I used Al's base recipe on this for this color, and then I used some floating blue on it. That's really pretty, and floating blues on the inside. I like that. Note to self, keep using Al's base as a base. It works well with others. Set it right there. Okay. I know I'm making y'all sick. Oh man. That was my mug. I was so proud of it. It was so pretty, and it actually worked. And once again, it's because I put the Chun, and look at that, all of that. It was such a pretty mug. I'll see if I can save it. It weighs like, I don't know that I can. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna probably have to chunk it. I don't even think I can. Nah, it's gonna be a chunker. And it was pretty. And it didn't craze. It didn't look like, and these are just going to be throwaways too. And this was actually Al's base with the seltzer Temuco. I made this for my husband, and it turned out really pretty if it wouldn't have been for the breakage too. I'm going to have to massively repair this shelf. Aw, that makes me sad. It was so pretty too. He would have liked it. And this one's just not even going to come off. These two I'm just going to have to break off. That's all I had in the kiln. I'm going to take them off and just chip them out. It'll be hammer time. But that was some pretty cool stuff. I only got a couple really good things out of it, but learning experience. Crazy thing is I didn't even, on most of them, I didn't even go all the way to the bottom with the glaze. It just, for a cone 5, light cone 5, I have to be really careful with, I guess, thinning up my glaze. And so what I did learn today was the seltzer goes on top over Chun, and that works well. Al's base glaze looks good and acts good, and it doesn't drip too much. So if I'm going to do something, I'm just going to do a very little bit on the top, and it'll run down it. And I don't know what I did to get the crystals in that one bowl, but I'm going to have to remember that. Anyway, that's that, and I'll take them inside so we can get a better picture, and I'll put that in there somewhere. Thank you. Bye.